Ah! Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ and we're back on an episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Last episode we started building our Triceratops here. It's looking really nice. You guys were impressed, which I'm very pleased about. I think he looks quite cool. He's very, very cute. I think maybe that looks... no. I was thinking maybe that would look better. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. That sort of rounded that top lip off a little bit more. Something that people did say is, AJ, try doing the eyes like you done on him on the T-Rex. Just try it. So I'll try it. Yeah, I do like it better. Yeah, you guys were right. You were right. Fair enough. I admit it. I admit it. You guys are right. You usually are right, to be fair. You usually do know what looks better and what doesn't look quite as good. But yeah, it doesn't make him look all that friendly. He still looks pretty intimidating. And yeah, I like it. Okay, so let's jump straight in. Let's try and get his body done here. It's not going to be super easy to do. But I think from the back of this head here, which I think we got pretty well done. I think we ended up doing it quite well. This episode is going to require a little bit of concentration, a little bit more concentration. So there's no facts. No dinosaur facts. But thank you so much for all of your dinosaur facts that you told me about. It was really, really cool to see that we've got quite a few dinosaur fanatics, it seems. That seem to know an awful lot about dinosaurs, so that's awesome. We've got completely the wrong shape here, so we're going to have to redo this. Something like that. How does that look? See, that's a bit of a better start. It still looks a little bit too sharp, though, now. We sort of went from one way to the other. That's better. That's better. And I think it's a little bit, possibly, too long on this high bit. I think if we start bringing it down here instead, something like that. How does that look? Yeah, you know, I think that's a pretty good curve. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a pretty good curve to the dinosaur. I think the length is about right. So we'll start with that at least. And then I'm going to come down here for the belly of the beast. So it comes down here. Apparently I got all of my facts right as well. Google's a marvellous thing, isn't it? No, I didn't know all of those facts. I got those facts off Google. I think you all should have known that anyway. Something like that maybe. Join that up there. That might look okay. Yeah, you know, that's not a bad shape, is it? That's not a bad start, at least. The back legs, I think, are going to be the same as the front legs, but a little bit taller. So we'll worry about that later on. I think what we want to do now is start building out our, or in fact, if we go out here first, it's hard to decide what's the best route to start when you're building such a large organic shape like this. It's always hard for me, at least, to know where should I start? Where should I start building it? And how far should I go out? And how wide should he be? And all this sort of stuff. And I think it just takes a couple of seconds to really get a sort of an idea of it. I think we need to go up higher. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's match that on the other side before we get too far ahead. Otherwise, as you saw last episode, it become harder and harder to be able to mirror it on the other side. So we're going to come up here like that. And then, let me just be able to see it. 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks, and then like a little corner. Uh-oh. What? It means something's out. Does it? Oh, yeah. I got you. Down here. That one. Up there to there, and then come back down here. Okay, so that's now got the sort of belly shape in. I think that's a pretty good start, seeing as though it's not going to actually be like that all the way across. What we're going to do now is maybe come out 3 blocks, then 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks. I don't know, something like this, some sort of shape like this, and then on the bottom have it like that. Yeah. Okay, let's match that on the other side. 4 blocks, was it? No, 3 blocks, then 4 blocks, 5 blocks, 5 blocks, and then 3 blocks. Yeah, and then on this one, we come in, and for the moment, I'm just going to go round the outside of this other layer we done. So I'm going to go, like, literally as close to the outside as possible. Something like that. Yeah. And then we're going to build this bit out a little bit more. So I'm going to come across here, and something like, take that one away. Something like this. So stand back, have another look. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. And then for the bottom, I think we're going to go something like that. I like it. I like it. That's not too bad. Obviously, once we've actually got this fully completed, there's still going to be some touch-up stuff. There's still going to be some parts of the dinosaur that's going to look too round or too straight and needs a little bit of tweaking. But you need to start off with something. You need to have at least a start to what you want to be able to then add more to it. Okay, so this goes to 2 blocks away. That joins up to there. Oops. This one goes to there. Oh, I sort of liked how I made that mistake then. We'll think about that in a minute. And then this comes up here. 2 blocks. And then this one goes to there. Uh-oh. No, that's right. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we've matched that both up on both sides. I always stand on one side. I always go back to the same side before I build again. I don't know why. I just find it easier that way. Now, do we join up these legs yet? I don't think so. I think we want to start doing a little bit more to the front here. I'm going to start here, I think, and try and match this front up and work our way backwards. So we're going to go to here. And then back again. Put down this block like this. And then do some sort of shape like that. Maybe like 3 in the middle. Maybe just 1 in the middle. Oops. Like that. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then up here. Someone said, when was it on, I said an episode, or back in an episode I was saying, if you guys have an idea on what I should put on some of some t-shirts when I bring some t-shirts out or some merchandise, what sort of things should we have on them? And someone said you should have a t-shirt that just says, it's really starting to get there. Because I say it so often, and I do, and I know I say it so often. I've got quite a few things that I just say way too much. I just overuse it. But yeah, I do say that quite a lot. I say, yeah, it's really starting to come on now. And apparently a couple of you find that quite funny, how often I say that. So yeah, at least it's a good thing. Okay, yeah, I like that. Starting to get that belly in now. I'm really worried about how we're going to join all of this up together. I think what we want to do is start a little bit more on the top here. Like that. And like that. And then bring this one. I'm going to just bring it in line. I'm not going to go too far. And I'll do the same on this side. Just up to the same blocks that we've done on that third one. And then this one here I'm going to do to there and to there. I think that's going to be good. We'll need some tweaking, like I said, but it'll get there. Okay, we're actually filling it in a lot quicker than I thought. I thought this was going to be quite a long process, but it seems to me like we're moving fast. Like it's really starting to come on now. Okay, like this, and I'm going to do it like that, I think, to try and keep the blocks from the bottom looking like it's coming out. You don't want it to look too round. That's like one of the biggest mistakes you can do, is making the body look just over rounded. It's a very bad look for any sort of organic shape, so something to be careful of. like that. I'm going to fill that one in there as well. And then, oops, do the same on this side. Let's go back onto this side. Let's have another look from a little while back, a little way back. Yep. Now, on this one, we go up here and there. That gives us this one block. You know, I'm going to fill those in like that. I don't think that's going to make a difference to underneath it here. No, in fact, I think that makes the neck join up quite well. It's a tough bit. Getting the head to connect to the body is never easy. Never easy. Okay, gently. I'm doing it in a way that hopefully, if you guys want to, you're able to follow along at home. That's why I'm trying not to cut out too much. I didn't cut anything out this episode. I'm planning not to cut anything out. Or last episode I didn't cut anything out. I'm planning not to cut anything out this episode as well. I might end up cutting out the legs, like building the back legs, because if we've done the front ones, it's just a matter of being able to replicate it on the back, which I'm sure you guys are all clever enough to do. Back to there. Oops. Back to there like that. And I'm going to now start coming up here again. Join that one up. And join that up. See, we've only got this tiny little gap at the front now, and then we'll be done. The bottom is all connected up, and it's connected up well. I'm impressed by it. I'm very happy with it. And then I'm going to do something like this. Oops. And then up again. And join this one up. Getting to the point where I'm not happy with this top. I'm going to remove those two. And those two. Place that block in there. And there. Bring this one out by one. Put that there. That there. It's so hard. Get in here. Oops, put down that one. And that one. Put that there. That one there. This top I'm going to fill in like this. Oh, why was that only 2 blocks and that one was 3? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's out. Yeah, something's out on this horn. Or on the main part. We must have done something wrong somewhere. It looks good. It looks symmetrical. What about the front? No, it looks symmetrical. Why is the inside messed up like that? We got like one block like that. Oh no, there is something different. There is definitely something different. That should be like that. There we go. That's what the problem was. Okay. Stand back again because I've forgotten where we were. Aha. Okay, it's starting to come on very fast now. That goes all 4 in here. And then this one comes up like this. Up like this. I'm going to put this here. Like this. Like this. And pretty much fill the rest of it in. Yeah, let's just fill the rest of it in. And then we can always add some more blocks to it. Oops. Like this and like this. How are we looking? You know what? I think we're pretty much there. Maybe this top is a little bit flat. So let's add a few more blocks like this. Add like 1 to there and 1 to there. And I think that's the front complete. And I don't think it really needs that much tweaking. A block should go there. And then match the same on this side. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how that looks. Okay, so for the back now, the back's going to be quite difficult. The bum here might be a little bit too egg-shaped, so let's try and smooth that off a little bit with something like that. Yeah, that's a much better shape. That's a much better curve. In fact, it's pretty symmetrical from this point. Oops, from this point here. It's actually symmetrical to the back, which is nice. That's pretty good. It's very similar to building a jet, isn't it? Like a big jumbo jet. We'll work out the belly last. The belly's the least important part because that's the bit that you're not going to look at all that often. Okay, so come up here. I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to start bringing it back up again. like this. We also need to join up the front legs properly as well. Up there. Up there. Yep. This one. This one. That one. And that one. Yeah, let's try and join up these legs. Let's do this side first. And I think how we're going to do it is let's do something like that. And then that. Oh, and then maybe like that. Does that look about right? That looks about right. Now, how on earth did I do that? We done this, then this, then this, then that. Was that right? Doesn't look right to me. That looks better. Is that good on this side? Yeah, that is right. 3 blocks down the back. Yeah. Okay, we've got it. Perfect. I think they join up quite well. I think those legs look quite good. So let's carry on with this part now. So the bum, let's try and join the bum up to that block there. We're going to want to come out here. What sort of tail do these have? From the looks of it on the picture I'm looking at, it looks like quite a relatively thin tail for the size of the dinosaur. But it has no spikes or anything complicated about it. It's just like a shape. So we should be fairly good when it comes to it. And then I'm going to come back here. Like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the shape. That's a good shape. Okay, so we came down here like this. And then like that. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, so let's now split it up into like 4 different quarters here. I think we're going to add this, the bum of him, like that for a start. And then a shape like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's work on the top now. So we're going to bring this line across and up like that. Bring this one across. Look how quickly it comes together. Like once you get one line in, it fills in so fast. I think it's because the dinosaur isn't actually that big. It's actually quite an illusion that it looks a lot bigger when actually, I mean, how many blocks wide is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's only 15 blocks wide. It looks huge, but 15 blocks wide? I mean, 90% of houses that you'll build in Minecraft are wider than 15 blocks, aren't they? Definitely. 100%. In fact, I doubt that I've ever built a house, or a decent sized house, smaller than 15 blocks. That's very, very rare. Okay, let's start on the bottom now. We don't want to go too far on the top. Just join this up. Like before, I just followed around as close to the next layer as possible. Oops. Nope. Like this. Stand back on this side again. Yeah, and I'm going to add something like that. So it was like 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then I think again we're going to go as close to the next layer. So just draw it nice and close. Fill in the gaps. Yeah. We still haven't done the belly. Maybe we should actually do that now. Because at the moment, the belly of this Triceratops looks very flat. It's a flat belly. So I think we want to... It should be fairly easy. We just need to fill those 2 in up to there. Fill those 2 in up to there. Put that in. And that one in. Put that one in. That one in. Join that one up. Join that one up. How's this looking? I'm going to take that one away. And take that one away. And instead do that. Yeah, and then you can sort of see the belly starts to go up there. Yeah, that's good. And then fill these ones in. Right up to the end. Do the same on this side. We might not be able to finish it this episode. We're like, oh wow, we're 20 minutes in? You're joking me. Oh man. Okay. Like that. And like this. And then try and round this belly off a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than that. Like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Okay, I think we're pretty much going to have to leave it there. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We can go a little bit of a longer episode than usual, can't we? Yeah, we're 20 minutes in. We can go to like 25, maybe even 27 if we're having fun. Okay, so let's keep coming back. And on this one, try and work quickly now. We're not going to go as slow. If I knew it was that time, I would have been placing blocks a little faster, I must admit. Like this. I know it hasn't been much of a talky episode. Hasn't been much of a story episode as such. But this episode was one that I really had to concentrate on. I think last episode, I got really lucky that I didn't have to concentrate too much on it. Because I'm not very good usually at building while talking. Especially about something else, something completely random. It's not one of my talents. Some people can do it. Some YouTubers are very good at it. Some builders are very good at it. Some YouTubers that don't play Minecraft are very good at doing something while talking about something completely different. I'm definitely better than I used to be. You know, I could tell a story while playing survival. That's no problem. Survival talking isn't a problem at all. However, when we're building something that is creative and requires a little bit more thought, I don't know, it just seems to take up a lot more of my attention than I would like it to. I'll get better, I suppose. Take that one away, just trying to trim him down a little bit. That's pretty good. I can't be upset with that. I think this top bit is looking a little bit flat, so I'm going to add 5 blocks along there and 5 blocks along there. Yeah, that looks better. That's a better side now. So his back legs go in, we fill in his body, and we do the tail next episode. And he'll be complete. And then I really want to add some fallen down trees and stuff like that. Some big rocks and boulders. It's going to be really, really cool. I like that. Yeah. He's got quite the stance as well, doesn't he? You know, quite the aggressive. Well, not aggressive. Well, it's always aggressive stance, isn't it? He's sort of got his feet forward. He's a bit low to the ground, like he's ready to charge. Very cool. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!